Welcome back to PCTV News. I'm Timothy Rokov.
And I'm Michael Costello. Today is Wednesday, November 13th.
The Today Show joined us live from the Pirate Stadium Friday morning to help showcase the football team's undefeated season.
The Today Show reaches a daily audience of about 5 million people, and our school was their final high school visit of the season. They said that they were going out with a bang 10 with our school, and they were right.
Later that night, the football team beat St. Joe's Central 50-0, advancing them to another week to the playoffs. This upcoming Friday night, we will host the St. Pius for the district championship game.
Last Thursday, volleyball placed fourth in the state championship tournament. Cross country competed at state over the weekend with Tanner Jenks, Blake Herron, and Tyler Stamberski, receiving medals, and the boys team finished in 5th place.
Congratulations to the volleyball and cross country team to their accomplishments at state level.
Boys swim also heads to state tomorrow. Be sure to cheer them on at their send-off during the second PLT.
The library team and Miss Murphy have been hosting career conversations, which are panel-style events over different career fields. Tomorrow, they'll be hosting the Government and Public Administration panel.
The purpose of these events is to shed light on what careers are available in government and the paths that professionals take to get to those careers. Students can sign up to attend their class of 20XX in Google Classroom starting on Monday.
On Monday, we hosted the annual Veterans Day Assembly.
On Monday, November the 11th, we had our annual Veterans Day Assembly. We had a chance to talk to Mrs. Vesser, a previous military officer for the United States Army.
I was in the United States Army. I was a military police officer. I served for a 2-year enlistment, and I made it to private first class. I would have gone to specialist if I had stayed in longer, but I opted to go ahead and get out and go civilian. I learned a lot about just being able to take care of yourself and advocate for yourself, and then also just about how things that are hard, that seem hard, they're so rewarding in the end. So just everything I learned there, I've taken with me, and it's just built me to be who I am today. I can't necessarily pinpoint one specific thing, but definitely just teamwork and being better you.
Many of the students at Platte County High School have families that are or are previously in the military.
My dad's in the Army, military Army. He's a lieutenant colonel. I've lived around a lot. I've had a good experience, I think. Each community that I've lived in has been different, diverse, and fun. I've enjoyed it, being able to experience traveling in different cultures, overseas and stuff. I think it can be a good experience. I think it's probably how different everywhere is. You don't realize that living just in the United States until you move or go somewhere else, is being able to experience different places and different outlook on how everyone does things. Being able to travel for free is pretty nice my whole life. I appreciate all the hours my dad puts into his work, late nights and actually being in combat and serving. I appreciate that.
Marcus Edlin has enlisted into the United States Marines, and Ben Oliver is enlisting in the United States Army.
I decided to join the Army because it allowed me the opportunity to become a pilot through high school to flight school without going through the typical 4 years of college. This exact program isn't what I've always wanted to do. Service to the public, whether that be through first responder or military or something, has always been something I wanted to do, but until recently I never knew exactly what I wanted to do. But working with my recruiter has given me this opportunity and learning about it.
I love that schools host Veterans Day assemblies. Unfortunately, here at Platte County, because I'm the speech and debate coach, a lot of times those assemblies are on Friday, and I haven't been able to go because of a speech and debate tournament. But when I have been able to go, and I have had a couple that I've been able to go to, I love that we're recognized, that we're recognizing the community. It's not just about those in the building, but also the community, and it's also about our new, soon-to-be veterans that are joining the military.
Thank you to Mrs. Vesser for her service, to Marcus Edlin and Ben Oliver for their commitment to serve, and all of the military families in the community.
Tonight is opening night for the fall musical, Mamma Mia.
It's a funny story set to songs by ABBA about a girl who has 3 potential dads. We spoke to those dads ahead of their performance. Take a look.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3.
Mamma Mia shows are starting up. We interviewed the 3 dads from the musical to figure out how this one is different from the others.
So this musical is a jukebox musical, which means that it's taking music from already existing places, in this case ABBA, and kind of forming a story around it. The music is a lot less character-driven, and it's just meant to really sound pretty, so that was one of the things I had to get used to.
This show is more real, and it's not like they're trying to act like a person under the water or like someone living in royalty. This show is just more like down to earth. Like you have like real world problems. You have like stress, anxiety shown throughout the show.
We also talked to them about how they prepare for their roles.
How I see myself in this role, it's very difficult because Sam is he's in his late 40s, early 50s. I'm obviously a 17-year-old. So it was kind of hard at the start to put myself into that position because I was like, I don't know what that's like yet.
I watched the movie and the plays and stuff, and I realized that he was this adventurer kind, and so I thought, whenever I think of adventure, I think of like, Steve Irwin, those kind of people. So I decided to kind of base him off of that.
The plays and musicals and like the theater atmosphere as itself is like, it's so awesome to be a part of. There's so many people involved that you usually wouldn't think would be involved, and you get to meet new people, and it's just the most positive atmosphere you could possibly think of, and it's really fun. And you're putting on this big spectacle of a show in like 2.5 months with people you met like a week ago, and now they're all like your best friends by the end of the process. And it's a really fun thing, and it's a very positive atmosphere.
Thank you guys. Back to the studio.
Shows are tonight, tomorrow, and Saturday at 7 p.m. with a 2 p.m. performance on Saturday as well.
Tickets are $10 at pchstheater.com.
That's all we have for you today.
And thanks for watching, and remember,
It's always a great day to be a pirate.